Is Lando Norris going to get a penalty for that engine failure? How many places will he lose on the grid at the next race? And so on. This question has come up several times in various forms, and I'll start answering it from the end with the most recent information. McLaren has already identified what the problem was with the engine. There is no terminal damage, which means that this engine of Lando Norris can still be used. Apparently, an oil leak triggered an alarm that shut the engine down precisely to prevent a failure. But it's also important to explain that not every engine failure results in a grid penalty at the next races, because every year drivers have a set number of engines, 4 internal combustion engines to use, as well as 4 turbos, for MGUKs, for MGUHs, each of these being different parts of the engine, 2 battery sets, and 2 electronic control units, the so-called centralina. So if you have a failure and swap the engine at the next race for one of the engines you already have available, you don't get a grid penalty. But if you go beyond those 4 engines you're allowed to use, or 4 turbos, or any of the other 4 components, then yes, depending on how many new parts you use beyond the limit, you will incur penalties. Some drivers, in fact, are already on their 5th engine. Lando Norris, Franco Colapinto, Fernando Alonso, Lewis Hamilton, and the most recent one, Oliver Bearman, who took a new engine to use in the last race precisely so he could arrive at Monza, the next track, which relies heavily on engine power with a brand new one. Did you get that? If you have any more questions, send them over and don't forget to leave a like.